On a wild and exhilarating journey through the One Piece universe, where insane devil fruits and jaw-dropping Haki abilities await your awe and astonishment. But hold on tight, because things are about to get even crazier. The Wano arc has unleashed an explosion of Conqueror's Haki moments, leaving us spellbound and craving for more. Just imagine legendary characters engaging in epic clashes, radiating the crimson black colours of the Supreme King. So get ready to set sail with ViniiTube's top 10 One Piece Conqueror's Haki moments, where we'll be delving into the mysterious depths of this rarest of rare powers. Getting the show on the road is Ace, division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. From a young age, Ace showcased exceptional talent as the son of the Pirate King Goldie Roger. He was just 10 years old when he unknowingly activated the extraordinary ability that is Conqueror's Haki, a power possessed by only a handful of individuals amongst millions. This rare gift is inherited by those who share the lineage of its wielders. However, Ace's journey, which held immense promise, was tragically cut short during the Paramount War. Celebrating Ace in a flashback after his death, we see him live up to his father's name as he fearlessly confronts the Blue Jam Pirates, unleashing his Conqueror's Haki to save Kid Brother Luffy from certain death. The entire crew is knocked unconscious with just Blue Jam left standing.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
This moment also serves as a prelude to Luffy's own character development, foreshadowing his future training in the art of Haki. Not only does it provide a compelling background for this enigmatic power, it also pays tribute to Ace's unrealized greatness. At number 9, we have Don Quixote Doflamingo making his grand entrance on the island of Punk Hazard, cementing his position as one of the series' most menacing villains. In the lead up to this moment, the Straw Hats, having successfully disrupted Doffy's underground Smile production network, narrowly evade his fury. The G5 Marines and their commander Smoker, however, are unfortunate enough to be caught in the crossfire. In a shocking turn of events, the former Shichibukai reveals his true colors as an enemy of the Marines and unleashes his terrifying Conqueror's Haki, overwhelming and incapacitating a significant portion of the naval force. Just like Ace, Doffy, the former celestial dragon-turned-pirate, had activated his Haki abilities at an incredibly young age, earning him the unwavering loyalty of his notorious Don Quixote family. Later on in the Dressrosa arc, Doffy engages in an intense clash with Luffy, where their Haki powers are showcased on an equal footing. However, due to his subsequent defeat and arrest, Doffy is unavailable to fully display the extent of his abilities. In the 8th spot then, Luffy proudly shows off the results of his rigorous training under Silver's Rayleigh as he faces off against an entire army of fishmen. Bearing the heavy burden of losing Ace and being separated from his crew following the harrowing events at Sarbodi Archipelago, Luffy's unshakable determination to grow stronger comes as no surprise, evoking admiration from all who witness it. In the midst of a chaotic rebellion orchestrated by Hody Jones and his new Fishman pirates against the Neptune family that rules Fishman Island, the Straw Hats find themselves confronted by no less than 100,000 adversaries. Yet without a word, Luffy boldly renders half of the enemy forces out of action through the sheer force of his willpower. This scene will deeply resonate with fans of the Pirate Saga. As we reflect upon this iconic moment, it becomes increasingly clear how Oda was laying the groundwork for the role of Conqueror's Haki in the latter half of the series, making for a gripping narrative that we'll tackle later. Up a notch at number 7 is Silver's Rayleigh, the first mate of the Roger Pirates, making his breathtaking entrance at the auction house in Sarbodi, stunning everyone with his 2 consecutive blasts of Conqueror's Haki. Undoubtedly one of the most captivating character introductions in the series, this moment also marks a huge step forward in the power system of the One Piece universe. As Luffy's mentor, Rayleigh is the perfect guide. His impeccable Haki control allows him to selectively incapacitate individuals or entire crowds as he pleases, highlighting his matchless expertise. Later, while watching the Wano arc, we notice how Oda cleverly links the scene where Rayleigh removes the explosive collar around the enslaved Kami's neck to Luffy accomplishing the same feat during the sumo contest in the Land of the Samurai. It's ultimately revealed that only a select few, like Rayleigh and Luffy, have the ability to imbue their bodies and objects with Conqueror's Haki, elevating their power to new heights. It is also worth mentioning here that Luffy's remarkable growth over the 2 years he spent training under Rayleigh is a testament to the Dark King's exceptional skills.
頂点まで行ってこい相変わらずすげえ覇気だ
At number 6, a legend comes to life as red-haired Shanks asserts his massive presence and claims his spot amongst the greats merely by sauntering onto a ship. In an incident that even the world government couldn't ignore, Shanks meets Whitebeard aboard the Moby Dick, the Whitebeard pirate's battleship. On the surface, this seems to be an ordinary meeting over sake, but the weight carried by these 2 superstars is far from trivial. As Shanks sets foot on the deck, it becomes evident that the cheerful, carefree pirate we know from Luffy's childhood memories isn't to be underestimated. With a constant surge of Conqueror's Haki, Shanks causes the weaker-willed members of Whitebeard's crew to succumb to his overwhelming presence like swooning damsels. Although this display isn't coloured by the characteristic black and white crackling of Conqueror's Haki, we witness the first in a series of sky-splitting clashes as the 2 giants collide. This is just a glimpse of the epic Haki displays we might expect to see in the near future, especially as Kaido and Big Mom's imminent fall means that Shanks is the last emperor standing of that generation.
I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better!
At the halfway mark is Luffy's great scream of despair in the Paramount War of Marineford. As Ace faces the Executioner's blade and is seconds away from death, Luffy unconsciously releases an enormous wave of Conqueror's Haki, knocking out a visibly large crowd of people. What makes this more momentous than the Fishman Island incident is that the affected crowd includes high-ranking Marines and seasoned pirates. The heavyweights participating in the war all turn their attention to the young pirate, lending an additional layer of awe to the already electrifying scene. Providing an extraordinary platform for Luffy, this incident heralds the coming of a true hero. The unjust nature of Ace's execution, based solely on his status as the Pirate King's son, speaks volumes about the world's government's distorted ideology and sense of justice. On the other hand, Luffy embodies purity, kindness and strength, fearlessly championing the just cause even against impossible odds. Could this moment be an omen of the long-awaited arrival of Joy Boy? With each passing day, the anticipation for the revelation of the truth intensifies as we wait for the story to unravel. Next up is another stunner from Luffy, who's turning into quite the Haki genius.
邪魔だな。
The fearless captain finds himself imprisoned at Udon after recklessly challenging Kaido on the Yonko's turf. Following a grueling day participating in the Sumo Inferno organised by Kaido's all-star queen, Luffy is exhausted and surrounded by the beast pirates. But that's not enough to stop him from swiftly and effortlessly subduing them with his Conqueror's Haki, ensuring a moment of privacy for himself. This instance is a testament to Luffy's maturity and the vast wellspring of power within him. It's worth noting here that these adversaries are far from ordinary weaklings, with the majority of them possessing devil fruit abilities after consuming artificial smiles. Also, this is Luffy on an empty stomach, which is one of his biggest weaknesses. Although this Haki display provides just a fleeting glimpse of Luffy's potential, we eagerly anticipate his ongoing journey towards mastering Haki at even greater heights. In order to match Kaido, who expertly wields Conqueror's Haki both in physical combat and with weapons, we can be sure it won't be very long before such advanced techniques become second nature to Luffy. When two Yonkos collide, the very heavens split open. That's precisely why in our third highest spot, we have Kaido and Big Mom engaging in a Conqueror's Haki clash of epic proportions. The former crewmates turned rivals showed us what Conqueror's Haki looks like at Emperor level. Never before have we seen such destruction, capable of ripping the earth and causing the seas to convulse violently. Till this mega contest, we saw both Yonkos square off against much smaller opponents, like Kaido intimidating Eustace Kid and the Supernovas, or Big Mom towering over almost everyone and everything on Whole Cake Island. However, watching these Goliaths go at each other is an experience that transcends the ordinary and strangely offers an inexplicable sense of satisfaction. The agility with which they fight, as the vivid hues of their crimson black Haki pulsates around them, is spine-chilling. God only knows how much devastation they would have caused had they not decided to form an alliance. Number 2 is the most important fight of a bygone era, featuring the Pirate King, Goldie Roger, and Edward Newgate aka Whitebeard, aptly proclaimed to be the strongest man in the world. As these legendary rivals engage in an intense duel on an unknown island, we as ardent fans are filled with sentiment and excitement. Roger wields his formidable sword, nostalgically named Ace, while Whitebeard brandishes his majestic Naginata. With each strike, their Haki-infused weapons crackle, releasing massive shockwaves. Although the contest carries a definite air of camaraderie, it's unmistakable that both Roger and Whitebeard acknowledge each other's strengths and see no reason to hold back. Their Haki surges forth, decimating everything in its wake and nearly tipping over the Moby Dick. Such is their power that it leaves even Kozuki Oden mesmerized. For 3 days and nights, the crews of the two legends clash relentlessly, yet their captains show no fatigue. It's impossible to think that we'll ever get to witness another epic battle between two such legends in this lifetime. This encounter makes it aptly clear that these two stalwarts of the pirate world truly embody the spirit of a king. In Marco's own words, here comes the Star Yoi. Today's winner is the unstoppable Roronoa Zoro, showing breakneck development in his Conqueror's Haki. Not too long ago, Kaido had hinted at the swordsman's latent potential, and now Zoro has delivered perhaps his most brilliant fight yet against an equally awe-inspiring opponent, King the Wildfire. Zoro's takedown of the head all-star is one of the grandest spectacles we'll be left with after the battles on Onigashima are over, second only to the Luffy-Kaido fight. The contest between the lieutenants has many spine-chilling moments, with Zoro's sword Enma acting up repeatedly and King showing the magical beauty, strength and resilience of a now extinct warrior tribe. Pushed to the brink of death time and time again, Zoro's selflessness when it comes to keeping his promise has long since established his status as the future Pirate King's first mate. Here too, he takes a miracle drug with unknown and dangerous after effects to be battle ready for the clash with the King. Despite the risks, he fights recklessly with no regard for his own life, turning out his Haki output to the max, knowing full well that it might just kill him. It's yet another proud moment for our favourite Mosshead and completely deserving of today's top rank.
Zoro.
That brings us to the end of the top 10 One Piece Conqueror's Haki moments, brought to you by none other than ViniiTube. If the video got you thinking, then do make sure you leave a comment. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Thanks for watching till the end, and I'll see you soon with another video.